Hi guys, my name is Haley and I wanted to talk to you about drug abuse and its effect on children. Did you know that all children being raised by drug abusers are at a heightened risk for abuse, maltreatment, neglect, and abandonment? Who we grow up with and are raised by affects us throughout our lives. I grew up with a sister who has a drug abuse issue. Nothing truly caught my eye about her drug abuse until I saw how neglected my niece and nephew were. Being raised by a drug abuser risks children being neglected, physically, mentally, and emotionally abused, and the best option for their safety is for loved ones to step in to help. In households with drug abusers, there comes trouble with the law, chaos, and physical and emotional abuse. With drug abuse comes a chaotic lifestyle. In a stable household, the parents take on the role as the caregiver. They provide shelter, emotional support, and financial security. When drug abuse is involved, the roles are reversed and the children are taking on the role as the caregiver. Drug abuse and domestic abuse are closely tied together. According to the American Society of Addiction Medicine, 40 to 60% of domestic violence incidents co-occur with drug abuse. Many children are witnessing that domestic abuse and they're being left with symptoms of PTSD. As you can see from these examples, drug abuse not only affects children physically, but also emotionally. The emotional and mental stress of having to care for themselves and for their parents who are abusing drugs can harm a child's brain development. Children who must provide for themselves because their parents are physically or mentally absent are at a higher risk of injury, exposure to crime, malnutrition, and isolation from their peers. As we come to a closing, I want to leave you with this. All children deserve sober parents. We cannot force drug addicts to get clean for their children, but we can eliminate the children from the equation by placing them with their loved ones. Placing these children with their loved ones is easier on the children than placing them into the foster care system. A parent's drug abuse not only affects a child's current lifestyle and emotional health, but also their future development and mental health. Being raised by a drug abuser risks children being neglected, physically, mentally, and emotionally abused, and the best option for their safety is loved ones stepping in to help. If you or someone you know is abusing drugs, it is important for you to know the long-lasting effects it has on children. All children deserve to be loved and nurtured, and many don't realize the long-lasting effects that drug abuse has on children. Thanks for watching.